San Francisco 49ers fans, this is Brody, and we need to talk about a concerning moment that unfolded during our preseason opener against the Tennessee Titans. Quarterback Kurtis Rourke, who was making his case for the backup role, had to leave the game after a rib injury that sent shockwaves through the fan base. Before we dive into this, tell me where you're watching from and what you think about this situation. It's crucial we engage as a community, especially as we're building this channel toward 10,000 subscribers. Your support means everything. Now let's get into the details. Rourke exited the game in the second quarter, and after being examined in the blue medical tent, he was taken to the locker room for further evaluation. The initial x-rays were encouraging, revealing no fracture, but the fact that he was struggling to breathe prompted the team to take him to the hospital for precautionary measures. Head coach Kyle Shanahan noted, "When you don't see something on an x-ray and someone's struggling with something, then you just got to go cover your bases and look for more." This situation is particularly significant for the 49ers as Rourke is in a fierce competition for the QB3 spot behind Brock Purdy and Mac Jones. His performance prior to the injury was solid, completing 12 of 14 passes for 101 yards and rushing for another 14 yards on 3 carries. Those numbers showed promise, and fans were beginning to rally behind him as a viable option should anything happen to our starters. The immediate impact of this injury scare is clear. It put the spotlight on Adrian Martinez, who stepped in and completed the game. While Martinez showed some potential, Rourke's absence raises questions about depth at the quarterback position. What if Rourke's injury turns out to be more serious than initially thought? That would leave the 49ers with a less experienced quarterback as a backup. Looking at the long-term consequences, if Rourke can bounce back quickly, it could solidify our quarterback room for the season. However, if this injury lingers or worsens, the team will have to consider other options or rely heavily on Martinez. The strongest argument in favor of Rourke is his impressive preseason performance, which suggests he could develop into a reliable asset for the team. On the flip side, the main risk here lies in the uncertainty of his health status. The 49ers have not provided an official update since his release from the hospital, leaving fans in limbo. If this turns into a recurring issue, we might be left scrambling for a solution when the regular season kicks off. In my honest opinion, this injury scare is a wake-up call for the 49ers. It highlights the importance of having solid depth at every position, especially quarterback. We need to keep our fingers crossed that Rourke can recover quickly and continue to prove his worth in this competition. As we monitor this situation, it reveals just how fragile roster decisions can be in the NFL. What do you think this means for the 49ers quarterback situation moving forward? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this update, please subscribe and help us reach that 10,000 subscriber milestone.